Hearing our inner voice. While most people live normal lives, that is, they go about their daily business in a normal way, there are some who take their work very seriously. And they are praised and applauded by their employers, masters. Their bosses love them for the hard work they do. And they would love seeing more people work like zombies for them. But that is not what we humans are designed for. We are humans. We do work for a living. But we also work for achieving our goals in life and our own satisfaction. Sometimes we get so engrossed in our work that we forget all that is happening around us. We forget that we have become animals. We are living an animal life. Animals wake up in the morning. They go about hunting for food for themselves. And then they retire in their hole or den. They repeat this cycle every day. Do we have to live the same way? Are humans meant only for waking, doing the jobs given by the employers, and retire for the day, then restart the process all over again? Human beings are the culmination of nature's creativity. It has given human beings an amazing level of consciousness and creativeness. We have an inner voice which tells us what to do and what not to do. It tells us what is good and what is bad. It gives us solution to our problems. Successful people use that inner voice to promote their work. Every successful man will talk about doing hard work. They claim hard work has only got them success. But the truth is that along with the hard work, they have depended on their inner voice. The inner voice of their soul rings loud and clear, and that guides them through their business in life and gives them so much more happiness and confidence than other human beings. In my own experience, I have found that when problems arise in my area of work and we look for an answer, I rely more on my inner voice, which tells me what to do. Whenever I have sat and reasoned with my colleagues for a solution, I have met only with partial success. But whenever I have heard my inner voice, I have found that I have been more accurate. So many a times I have disagreed with my colleagues and I have proved myself right. I remember one occasion when we had to rectify a snag on an aircraft that had been persisting for quite some time. The aircraft system experts had tried their rectifications but could not clear the snag. Finally, they left it to us to rectify the problem. I had been thinking about the problem for quite some time. This time, I did not try to reason. I tried only to listen to myself and to my inner voice. I decided to recheck the installation of the stall strips on the upper wing surface. This check was not agreed to by our technicians and our officers, as these strips were installed by the original equipment manufacturers, and no one doubted their work. To our surprise, we found the strips misplaced. This non-conformity was unheard of on a bought-out aircraft. Yet it had happened. On rectifying the snag, the aircraft was test flown. The aircraft behaved perfectly well during the stall checks. It was not reason but my inner voice which was telling me what to do. For some people this inner voice comes naturally and very clearly. For others it is weak. We have to find ways and develop means to receive this inner voice, to receive it strongly. We can resort to meditation. We can carry out yogic breathing exercises which will help us develop our inner voice. For many people, it is the early morning after a good night's sleep that they hear their inner voice. I suggest that we human beings harness that nature's gift to mankind to find success in our endeavors. It is important that we speak our problems to ourselves and then leave it to the mind to delve into the problem and find a solution for us. When we wake up the next morning, or sometimes after a few days, we may get answers that we are looking for, and that too in a flash. The mind goes through all the facts that we are aware of and gives us a solution, much like when you solve a puzzle or a riddle. Many a times our efforts fail as we have relied only on hard work, our duty, and working for our bosses. But those who have developed their spiritual self, their inner self, they are able to do creative work and find answers to most of their problems they face in their workplace or at home. The mind does correlation of facts, puts them together in place as if solving a jigsaw puzzle to get a solution we want and for a satisfying life. Thank you.